heat wave is going to be Saturday and Sunday. Looking out the door now, you can see the sun is starting to rise. Sunrise officially at 5:56. So once that happens, it's going to get even hotter and pretty fast. We've got a day of daylight all the way through 8 o'clock tonight. So that's when sunset happens. So you can expect temperatures to stay hot all day. And then after the 8 o'clock hour, that's when we'll finally see a little relief, but not much. 14 hours of daylight, 5 minutes outside as well. Make sure you stay cool today. It's going to be a long, hot day ahead for this Friday. Temperatures out the door, 66 in Los Angeles, 71 Santa Clarita, 72 in Victorville. This is the coolest time of the day because once we get that sun, check out those temperatures. 89 for you in Long Beach, inland into Los Angeles, 91. Anaheim, 91. There are your triple digits for the valleys. In Van Nuys, 102 to be exact. Inland Empire, 105. San Bernardino, 106. Hemet. And up in the deserts, Victorville, Lancaster, 107 and 110. Hot during the day, still warm at night. We'll talk about the weekend forecast on the way. Robin, over to you.
All right. Thank you, Shauna. We have some traffic alerts to talk about. Starting off for the 134 rolling out of Glendale this morning. It's closed in the eastbound direction approaching the 2. They're forcing all the traffic off at Harvey, so you'll have to stick with maybe Harvey Drive in Colorado as your alternates. It's a semi with a fuel leak, and this has been going on for hours. The traffic alert's been in effect since 1:30-ish, and they have yet to give us an exact estimated time of clearing. They said they're working on it, and they were hoping to have this out of the way by now, but it didn't happen. So keep that in mind. West 134 open, East 134 closed at the 2 because of that semi. The 5 in the northbound direction, it's going to be a slow drive as you leave Commerce heading toward East LA. There's an accident up ahead right around Indiana Street that has the 2 right lanes blocked. So a traffic alert for this one too. 2 right lanes closed. You're backed up all the way out to the Washington exit, and that says 6 p.m. That's just a typo. I meant to say 6 a.m. That's the estimated time of clearing, not 6 p.m. That would just be awful. So another 30 minutes or so for that. We're still just under 30 minutes for the drive time, but it's slowly on the rise as more of you hit the road. We'll stay on top of the traffic alerts. We'll check for more problems coming up in a bit. Lynette, Adrian, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Robin. 5:31 right now. A controversial policy just passed by the Chino Valley Unified School District is dividing parents and students and school officials.
It would require teachers to notify parents if their child wants to use a name or pronoun different from what's on their official records. NBC4's John Caddis-Klimack is live in Chino, where it was quite a meeting last night.
In the boardroom, and that they feel threatened by this policy that is here.
But shouted down and forced out of the room. Tony Thurman, California State Superintendent of Public Instruction, escorted out by police as many parents shouted him down. At issue, should parents be notified if their child identifies as transgender at school, is involved in violence, or talks about suicide? One side says student privacy could save lives. The other says students don't have privacy, and these types of personal private conversations should be dealt with at home. The vote last night means schools must notify parents if their child is opting for pronouns or activities that differ from their gender identity on school records.
We are here to support those of you on this board and those parents in this community that are fighting for their children against the sexualization of our children.
If parents really wanted to know what's going on in their kids' lives, then it's their job as a parent to create that bond and relationship. It is not something you are entitled to just because you raised them.
Anyone who wants to hide things from me about my little kids, you're no friend of mine.
52% of trans kids feel accepted at school, but only 35% feel accepted at home. That leaves a large gap there of kids who feel welcome at school, but not at home.
The state superintendent went to the meeting with the backing of the state attorney general, Rob Bonta. Bonta's office sent the school board a letter urging them to protect student privacy. His office also said that if something were to happen to the student as a result of this now new policy in the district, then the district could be liable. Reporting live in Chino, I'm John Caddis-Klimack, today in LA.
34 right now. Also new this morning, 7 leading artificial intelligence companies have agreed to a handful of industry best practices. The White House calls it a first step towards more meaningful regulation. So the companies, big names here, Amazon, Anthropic, Google, Inflection, Meta,